On that note, I'm gonna have a quick smoke.
No, that's fine. This is Blastback here coming back to tie this all up and tie this in with a nice pretty bow. Um, X, did you have any other questions in regards to gear sets?
I mean, no, but does this, like, for my firearms, does this sound good? 8,148 for firearms? Does that sound like okay?
You will melt me in the dark zone.
And how
So,
about like the
what,
toughness? Mine's 287,000.
you will get dropped with 3 shots with somebody else that has
So,
7,000 or better firearms. No, I wouldn't say 3 shots, but if you're out in front, you can be taken down pretty quickly. What's your
okay,
electronics at?
so mine's at 87,000. Well,
Your
yeah,
electronics is at
87,000.
87,000? 8,700?
87,100. Yeah, no. Oh
8,700.
wait, this. Oh, electronics. 2,801
Okay,
for
so that,
electronics.
all right, so you're not going to get your heels back that fast either. So you have everything geared towards firearms, even with the mods?
Yeah, well, yeah, the mods too, and some of the health, like my toughness and stuff.
Okay,
I have like exotic damage, resilience, and stuff on here.
gotcha. So if you look at your pieces, how many pieces have the actual health that come with it? Remember, you're going to be
The
looking at your
health.
chest, knee, um, backpack, and
Yeah.
your holster.
Um, my knee gives me
14,000.
14,994.
Yep.
Yeah, and 7,748 for my
Holster.
holster,
Hmm.
and my backpack gives me 12K 936.
And your chest. It's missing
Chest.
somewhere. Somebody's
That
missing.
Yeah, my chest doesn't give me health.
Right. It's
It
missing
gives me
somewhere.
health on kill, skill haste, increased kill XP.
Yeah. So, do you have any other
So I should change that up.
chest piece? Yeah. Any other chest piece right now that comes with health on it?
Yeah, my alpha bridge.
Just put it on it just to take a look to see what happens.
It's at 326.
There you go. So, remember I was saying the base the base to get you to a certain amount, and then you work from
Yeah.
there. You know what I mean? So if you have health on all those 4 major pieces, you don't have to worry about stacking it anyplace else. If it gets you up to the 326. Now most of the if you look on video, look on YouTube, they're running around with 298, some of them 270, and I'm saying, well, how is this possible? Because they're with a team and they have a dedicated healer. That dedicated healer is going to keep kicking out those heals every time you turn around. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
if you're and I always make it like I'm running solo first, and then I'll incorporate the team later. So I want to be able to survive. So I want to hover around 320 at least. At least. I used to do
20.
nothing but 350. Nothing. I used to stay at 350, but I wasn't killing, or my skill power wasn't affecting the team the way it should. So I had to make a decision, either go one way or the other. So on certain gear sets, yeah, tactician, I'm gonna go skill power. Now I do have 2 tactician builds on 2 other characters where I went straight firearms, and I'm only using that tactician to give me back my skill haste quickly. And when the team gives me that 30% bonus, I might get up to like 150 or something like that. But it's comfortable for me, so I'm able to kill and get my heals back really quickly because that's what I got a gear for. Something else
Yeah.
like, let me give an example, like Predator's Mark. Predator's Mark is the new meta now because when you're bleeding, you can't use your skills right away. You can use your med kick to get rid of the bleed, but by the time you do all that, somebody will pump a good clip and a half in you. You know what I mean? Things happen really quick in the division. So,
Yeah, I have a bunch of predator stuff. So should I
yeah,
get rid of that?
no, not get rid of it. I said it's the meta. The meta means it's the highest of the high. So everybody's using
Oh,
that right now. Everybody's using Predator's Mark in Last Stand and in the Dark Zone. At least one person on that team has it on a 4-man team, on a good 4-man team, because they want to slow their enemies down. They want to keep them from using their skills while everybody else concentrates on killing them.
Wheel speed, yeah, I see it. SMG damage.
So when you're using the Predator's Mark, let me show you something really, really cool. Go back over to the attributes, go to your skills, and then go to your talents.
Abilities. Alright.
And under
Alright, I'm here.
talents, go under medical,
Yeah.
and you'll see this talent, which is the third one down on the right hand side of medical, on the right side of medical. It's
The
called
blue
shrapnel.
chance, the shrapnel?
Yes.
Yeah, I have that one.
Right.
I
So
have that
when
equipped.
you equip that, even if I'm standing next to you, even though you're the one getting shot, I'm gonna start bleeding too. That's gonna slow me down from using my abilities.
Alright, so
that's why
if
they're
you're an
using it
enemy,
in Last Stand and using it a lot in Dark Zone. It'll stop the whole team from kicking out their abilities, the heals and all that, giving your team a chance to wipe them out. At least slow them down. I wouldn't say stop. It'll slow them down.
alright, well, what time? I have critical save and adrenaline. So should I like, which one should I like, you know, get
What do
rid
you mean
of?
critical? Okay. So you're talking about the actual talents. So these are the talents, the two talents that I always run that you should always run. Under medical is going to be triage. Heal an ally with a skill to reduce skill cooldowns by 15%. Even if you heal yourself, your cooldowns are going to be reduced by 15%. Okay? You see that?
Alright, yeah.
The next talent to always run is going to be critical save, which is the third one down on the left-hand column. Under
Yeah,
medical.
I have that one.
Right. So use a med kit during that low health to increase damage resistance. You know what I mean? So that way you won't get, when you're getting shot, once you use that med kit, at least you got 20% for 10 seconds to run and get away.
Yeah.
Those are the two that I always run with, but most people run with 90% of the time. Now everything else you can switch up. So if you're running Predator's Mark,
including shrapnel,
if you're running Predator's Mark, you add shrapnel to it. That leaves you with one talent to do anything else with. Me, I always use it under precision, because if I'm not running with a pulse, or I don't want to rely on my team to run a pulse, all I gotta do is hit that dude in the head one time and I'm pulsing him for 10 seconds. The basic pulse.
I don't got a fourth slot.
You do, you should.
I mean, I don't have my medical wing up all 100% yet.
Oh yeah, you got to do that. That's a must. That's a must. So once you, so you can use that with the Predator's Mark. And let me just tell you what my stats are on this particular one. And I'm really kind of proud of this one because I'm able to do a lot of damage in the Dark Zone and Last Stand. So the firearms DPS is 362,985 with the M4. My firearms is 8,056. My toughness is at 331,419. My stamina is at 3,076. And my skill power is at 165,899. Electronics is at 3,975. Now, my Predator Mark pieces are my mask, gloves, holster, and my knee pads. I'm using a Barrett's bulletproof vest, and I'm using that specialized backpack. That specialized backpack is key to giving me all my skill power over 150. And that's just where I'm comfortable at. So let's say, for instance, that you don't have the Barrett's vest yet. You can use Vigorous. Depending upon your electronics, there's nothing too much more I would use. Vigorous, you can use Rapid to get yours back, but it all depends on your electronics. What are your electronics on yours right now? Do you have a build, a Predator's Mark build?
Predator's Mark? No, I don't got a Predator's Mark build.
So when you're putting it together, let me just tell you what I have on each one. On my mask, I got it geared towards firearms. The max I can get it, which I believe is 1266, and I have skill power on it and burn resistance. My skill power is at 9,303. That's for the mask. For the knee pads, I have health 15,403. It came with that. So all I had to do was change it into firearms. And my firearms, I'm running 1,272. So I'm at the max on my firearms. Ooh, I just messed that up. It's okay. I have to go back and fix that. On my gloves, it's 1256, which means I can have improvement to make my that a lot higher. So it's at 1256, but I left that alone because it was at 1250, over 50%. And I decided to up my assault rifle damage. So my assault rifle damage is at 1,318. I think 1,300 and some change is the max. And I got 14% critical hit damage and 5% critical hit chance. That gives my rifle is doing 3,000, 23.5k, 21% enemy armor damage, and it's giving me 218,106 DPS with that alone.
Alright.
And my holster, it has health on it. It came with it 8,218, and all I had to change on it was the electronics. I got it to 1265. My stamina is at 1249, one below what I like, and my firearms is at 1271, which is almost the max. 1272 is the max. So those four pieces right there, plus you add the specialized backpack, and then because I have the Barrett's vest, gives me those particular stats. And these stats are really, really, I mean, those stats, I was surprised myself, and it just did really well in the Dark Zone and in Last Stand.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have the Last Stand, like, stuff, so I don't, really play it.
No, that's fine. But you'll once you get tired of doing the mission stuff, you'll probably make your way over to that.
Yeah.
All right, but that was the basics, and I'm just gonna wrap that. I'm gonna wrap this video up, and I'd like to get a big shout out and thank you to True North, Delta, and XRP Nuke for the questions. And by all means, hit that like button and send me a comment.